Hello, do you hear me? A little bit. There should be more. Let me edit this. No. Oh, let me see. Turn it to the side. What's on the side? Is it unmuted? Turn it down. Now talk.
Hello?
There we go. I can hear you.
Alrighty.
All right, but I gotta get the camera up. Where's the camera? Where'd my camera go? There it is. It's not connected. Oh, there it is. That's why. Haha. Come on, man. Why the fuck is this not plugged in?
Hello? What's the do?
All right. Should be picking up now. Haha, there we go.
There we go.
All right, here, I'll scoot over a little bit.
Breaker 19, this is Conwology. How we doing?
All right, here, I'll get us over. All right, what's going on, BW community? It's Coach Grasso here and Coach Conwa. We're going to be on the mic tonight to be able to give you guys a little bit of casting and kind of show you what's going on the map. Teams are getting set up right now, but got an exciting matchup for you guys tonight. Going against University of Nebraska Black, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, the varsity Nebraska team's a top 25 team in the nation right now in the power rankings. I think they're 23rd, so definitely decent
23rd.
competition. Yeah, them and PNW, both of the teams that we played,
Oh,
both
okay.
top 25. So,
Okay, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good testing point to see where
yep,
we're at.
2-0 right now. Got to test some gangsters, see how good we actually are.
How about that? They've been putting in a lot of work, you know.
They grind more than I do.
I would say they honestly do. I mean, they're in there probably 7 days a week, about 12 hours a day, probably half a day. Um, pretty much I tell them sometimes you gotta take a break, get some air, maybe not, I don't know, it's gotta but no, they really have been putting in the work, and it's gonna be interesting over these next 6 to 8 weeks to see kind of how they improve, and they've already improved so much since the qualifiers
It's been
that
crazy.
it's just they're constantly asking questions, they're constantly looking for ways to get better, constantly waiting for the new meta stuff to come out and like looking for new spawn points and what kind of different like weapons that they can use and whatnot. I mean that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, they're hungry, and that's my favorite thing about them. They ask questions. They're DMing me all day saying, "Hey, do you know if I could use this gun? Do you know if like, what do you think of this spot? What do you think if we did this on our rotation? Like, what if we like all hit it here? What if this guy comes? Like, they just ask everything." And I'm like, I wish my teammates asked me this stuff.
I
Like
was
this,
to
we'd be.
say.
They are always on the same page, and it's like considering that most of these guys just started competing, like
Hmm.
some of these guys are just picking up a controller for the first time within the last
Yeah,
6 months, and it's like picking that up and getting that good that quick. That's awesome.
it is.
So
It
it's
is.
it's so fun to coach them,
Let's say. And
especially like comparative to coaching like a lot of the other teams I coach. It's so much more fun to coach these guys.
hmm
Like because the other guys, it's like they all have egos. Like they already all think they know what they're doing, or like I'm like they already think they have it made. I'm like, no, you don't. You just sit in mom's basement and play as much COD as I do. But whereas like these guys, they got a good head on their shoulders. They're really
Yeah.
trying to get better, and like it's a really good environment that they have. They're good teammates to each other, and they have some fun.
Yeah, I think it's a real testament to you too, though, the environment that you're also creating to as the coach. You know, like they feel comfortable to ask those questions, and like no question is a dumb question. Actually, there are some pretty
I
dumb
was like, I tell
questions.
them if they have some
Yeah,
dumb
there
questions.
actually there is some dumb questions.
What are
Like,
you talking about, dude? Like, why are you even asking me
it'll say,
that?
you already asked this too. Like, how many times we gotta talk about it? You know,
Quit
but
switching your FOV, Tyler.
he always be switching it. He always be
He's like
switching
he's on a
it.
different higher one every time I look at him.
I know.
And he's
I
like, you
know.
know what? Today I'm gonna try 8.8 sensitivity. I'm like, all right, dude.
All right, you know, hopefully that works out for him. So, hopefully he's got the good view today.
Love that guy.
Wait, oh crap, what side are we on? What side? Team one or two?
This is our pick, so we're gonna be bad side, which is P3 side.
Okay. So
I think that's
probably
team one. I think it's good.
team one. Okay.
I could be faded.
It's alright. I think I could change it in game. Hopefully. If not, we'll let you guys know if it's not. Um, but hopefully we'll get started here in a couple seconds.
So what are the gamer tags we're looking at? We're looking at C Fraley, Train,
Mhm.
Teriyaki, and Bad Scrad One.
Mhm.
Bad Scrad
I was gonna
One.
say. So that's the lineup that we got for Nebraska going out. And then for our starting four, we got Tenny, spelled 10, and then an E,
So tough.
and
So
then
tough.
Damos. Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I didn't
All
help
right.
with that one.
It's good. I like it. I like the terminology behind it, you know?
What is it?
So he said it was something with, honestly, I had it and now I just lost it.
Okay.
I'm about to look it up. But then we got Cora, with a K, and then Corrupted, and
The Aaron Jacobs.
the Aaron Jacobs, you know? So we got two freshmen in the lineup and two seniors, and Cora was with us last year. And it's been
Gotten a lot
awesome to see.
better real
A lot
fast.
better, yeah.
A lot better.
A lot better. I would say it's been great to see Cora's development kind of going into this year, and he's been named captain this year. You
Heck
know,
yeah.
and that's huge for what we're trying to build here and kind of like move on with. Um, but we're gonna look up and see what Deimos means. It's in Greek.
Fear.
So yeah,
Deimos is the
yeah.
personification of fear.
So basically, we have fear running throughout the map. Um,
For them or us?
for us, so
we're,
we're the
we're
one creating the fear.
we need to change our pants mid game.
We.
We're
Oh
getting
my
nervous.
gosh, I was like a little nervous, a little nervous.
Bad
But
Scrad 1. That is an intimidating gamer tag, let me tell you.
bad scrad one, yeah. But so we're still waiting on something. Not sure what it is exactly.
Pretty sure one of the players on their team said he was going P.
Did he?
Yep. Bad Scrad himself.
Bad scrad himself. So that was 2 minutes ago. So we're gonna need him to kind of get moving here.
Is there a chat or anything that we can look at on the
Oh
side?
yeah, we can. Yeah, let's see what we got here. So we got our Twitch chat. Okay, we got a bunch of them. We got Antonio, Lux, Kyle. You are
Big
playing.
Lux. Lock in, Kyle.
Lock in.
Antonio. Big dog Antonio.
Then we got YouTube up too. Let's see what we got for YouTube if there's any. Usually never on YouTube, but we are streaming on both channels now. So
Hell
if
yeah.
you guys haven't followed us on either one, please give us a follow. But it looks like we're about to get started here, and the first map is Karachi, I believe, on Hardpoint. So there we
Wow.
go.
What a transition.
Right, there we go. Hey, that's all I'll be working on over here.
Wow.
If you guys wonder what a director does throughout the week, it's just all transitions.
Wow. People ask what I do. I'm in VMix.
I'm, I'm just getting mixy and VMix,
Just
baby.
getting mixy.
All right, let's make sure we're on the right sides here. Not the right one. Haha, we're
Alrighty.
right. Let's go.
Jackets. Hopping on board here with the senior himself, Demos. See what he has in the store. Start us off here. He's been putting in work behind the scenes, man. That guy's a grinder. He's always trying to learn spawns, learn rotations, come up with setups. He's bringing all that Val knowledge over, which I love to see. It's good. It's good for all my young guns here. Core with a nice 2 to start. Gets traded out by C. Fraley. That's a clean 4 down. So 14-0 start here for BW with 28 left on P1. Nebraska is set up for new. So, well, not really. They just have the spawns for it. They're apparently not very good at Call of Duty and have not set up yet. So maybe we could take advantage of this. Good route out of Cora. See if he can pinch. Another route coming out of Tenny. Oh, they read it.
Let's see with Demos here.
Ooh. Ooh, Core getting ratty. I love this. Oh, that's a big one. Just sit back here and play your life.
Just wait for your teammates to get there. You know, you don't gotta play too. You don't gotta play too fast.
Oh my gosh, that was my favorite play. Oh my gosh, and he gets another one. Beautiful. A lot of dopamine to my brain right there watching Cora play right there. That was beautiful. So one back alley. Let's see if they read it.
And
big win. 53-12. Dominant start out of the Jackets. Another one out of Kyle. Oh, he's feeling good today. He's getting mixy on the map. I'm instilling fear in Nebraska.
I'm about to say, there we go. And he is. He really is. He's got 2 picks right there.
He's testing more gangster. Oh, I liked him. That's a good ego chow.
Big ego chow.
That's one that breaks them right there if you win it. That breaks them mentally. Rotation 2 out of, I think that was out of Tenny. Tenny and Aaron both rotating right here.
I think Kyle
set up.
And which got them to get Kyle spawned in over there after he was challenged C. Freddy. So that is a good string. And we're already on next point, you know.
Already on next point. We read the spawn too. We know they're going to be coming from this coop side. Tenny's in a good spot to hold middle and left here. Aaron sees a guy in the window. Don't overchow here. Play a little safer. He stays down for his teammates. I like it. Backing up, gets 1. 2 more guys are coop, and we get a weird spawn behind him. Let's see if Core can do something with that spawn.
Oh, good win. Another win.
He can. Okay. There we go. Now they're all going to be coming junk, and we read it again. Wow. They're looking good.
Coming quick. They do look good. The rotations are quick. It seems like the comms are there.
The comms have been good so far. I can tell just by the way they're playing on the map.
Yeah. Because this stuff doesn't just happen, you know? Like, they don't just play like this, you know? Like, you actually have to be able to communicate where you're going throughout the map so that you're able to move effectively.
Nice win. Team is firing on all cylinders right now.
I would say 140-12. You really got.
Kyle's already getting new. Playing for top third. Big win out of Cora. Top third is everything right here. It's really the only thing that matters. If you can just keep this time white and then eventually get into white and top dome, that's all that matters on this hill.
A good win.
Stay down. Wait for your teammates. Good nade out of Aaron. He's 6-2. Had a quiet, good start here. Doing all the right things. Kyle hitting a nice little pinch here. Oh, I love it.
Okay, there we go.
They listen. They listen. I said do that. He does it. I guarantee you Kyle gets at least 1 or 2 here. There's 1. There's another guy. He reads it. Shooting him in the butt. Peppering him down. Stuns him. He chows it again. Okay, if you just hold it, that's one of those situations right there. You're doing too much. Just hold a pre-aim. You're holding the rotation anew. You're doing so much for your team right there. Great idea. Poor execution. We'll talk about it in the VOD. It's all right.
So there's Core already at the next point, being ready to go.
We always have someone rotated new right now.
We got at least 2 at new usually.
The thing that I love right now is that, like, is this Nebraska team necessarily the greatest? Not necessarily. They haven't done anything like horrendously bad, but we're playing a high level of Call of Duty right now, and that's what I love to see. Tenny's 3-2 right now, but this is a damn good 3-2. He's been rotating early, playing time, doing all the right things for his team. Kyle's watching over him. You can tell the communication's on point right now. Tenny gets that trade. Another one's showing him out of right. Okay, we go 3 down right there, but there's a nice little pinch coming in from Cora. He gets 1. Ooh, he almost gets a 2nd there, too.
That's a good win right there by Kyle. He's really just keep putting the pressure on there, you know? Man, and Tenny almost gets 2. He's real low there. Let's see if Aaron can clean it up.
Teriyaki is currently in the sauce right now, 3-11. Maybe he needs to switch to Korean barbecue after this.
I'll say one sauce.
He is lost in the sauce.
I'll say they're already going to new.
Oh!
That was a good win. That was a good win. It was a good flip over too.
Okay, Slama.
And for those that are watching and don't usually watch competitive Call of Duty at all, so when we say new, it's the new points. So there's 5 different hard points on the map that we have to keep rotating to. So we're on spawn 5 right now, I believe.
Oh,
Um, and we want to try to rotate around 20 seconds to get to the next one. Kyle seems to be holding at this high point very, very strongly, with getting a nade kill and about, I think he's probably got 4 by now. He probably wiped out the whole squad, I think.
yeah. He's holding this down like he's trying to break into NASA. Can't do it. You can't stop the man. 16 and 7 out of Cora. The captain has commanded the troops.
And you got like we see out of BW2, they're not really letting the foot off the gas, but Nebraska has, for probably the last 2 or 3 points, has tried to make an aggressive push, and BW is responding in a big way every single time.
Yeah, I don't know if Nebraska's having a bad showing or if we're just the best. I'm not sure. Either way, you'd expect more out of Nebraska. What else is there out there? Corn? You know what I mean? Start gaming a little more, gentlemen. Sorry.
I'm about to say yeah.
Shout out to our Nebraska friends. We love you. I'm just
Let us-
prideful about my school. All Jackets.
I'll say Coach Conwell is very, very passionate about the teams that he coaches, so it shows.
My players are the best. Everyone else sucks. That's the mindset you got to have. If you want to be the best,
It
esports
is.
are 80% mental. Real sports are 80% mental. If you walk in acting like you're the best, you're going to play like the best.
Hmm. And I mean, BW is playing like the best right now, and they kind of seem to have that mindset,
Yep. They're
as
not
they
afraid to make plays right now.
not at all. And they really only need 10 more seconds out of this 19 seconds to kind of cap off this kind of run that they've been on.
Yeah, this game's
And
over.
Nebraska is trying to make their last final push, but BW's already at new. They already got 3 there. And as Connor said, this one is kind of over. It's really
Yeah.
BW's to lose if
Yeah, they would need God to smite down all of our computers right now in order to win
Mhm.
this game.
Exactly. So Aaron seems to close it out, corrupted there, and BW takes the first map 250 to 76. So it's now 1-0 in a best of 5 series. And let's see what the final kill cam is. Let's see who got that.
Yeah, let's keep it up for the stat board too.
That's who. That's who.
15 and 8 out of Aaron. Beautiful.
And our SAS guy, Steven, who's done a great job last semester going into this semester. We will have the scoreboard up here. So let's make sure we take a screenshot of that. Hopefully,
4K
we
damage
can.
out of Kyle.
There we go.
There we
He's striking the
go.
fear. Striking the fear into the
Striking
opponent.
fear. I love it. Beautiful map out of the team.
Hmm.
I know my favorite thing about that map is that was all 4 players had a dominant map. It didn't show it. Like if you look at Tenny, he went like 8 and 8. He
Hmm.
might have had the best game out of all 4 of them. He literally just played good team COD, rotated where he needed to, was in the right spot at all the right times. That was all 4 of them. All 4 of them did a great job rotating right
Yeah.
there. Had some good team coordinated COD. Were in the right spots. They were in the driver's seat that entire game.
They were. They didn't
That
let off the pedal at all. I mean, it's
no,
very evident.
they were
Too.
not afraid to make plays. They were not afraid to take control of the map. They were on the same page the entire time. There was always players where they needed to be, prioritizing new, playing old. They were all over the map in all the right power spots. Loved it. And open up the chat again.
Yeah. In here or over here?
Anywhere, I don't care.
Oh, this chat. Gotcha. All right. Let's see. Teriyaki.
Teriyaki is cooked. Antonio, I don't disagree.
Antonio, we appreciate you showing the love. So what we got going into the second round here? We got Search and Destroy, right? Um, so we're looking to see if the Jackets can kind of continue that kind of dominance they had in the first round. What are some keys that the Yellow Jackets have to look forward to going into the next round?
Same thing as the respawns. They did a really good job as valuing their life. The main thing in S&D is don't get blooded. When I say don't get blooded, just don't be the first guy to die. If you're the first guy to die, you're setting your team up for failure. If you're in a 3v4, it's way harder to win than it is a 4v4. So, main goal in S&D is don't be the guy to die first. That's rule number 1. The second thing is when you are up numbers, say you're in a 4 versus 3.
Yep.
Take advantage of that. You just need to get together and play something together. It makes the game really, really simple. And a lot of people try to overthink search and destroy. You got to kill the 4 bad guys before you die. And if that don't work, get the bomb down. So it's a really simple game of percentages. So you got to play your percentages correctly. And S&D, you just want to make sure that you are always in a high percentage situation to win. The best way to do that, don't die. Write that down. Don't die. Your mindset into every round of S&D and respawn, honestly, for that matter, should just be to get one. Secure one, because if everyone on your team just secures one, you win. That's 4 down. You have complete map control to do whatever you want. Or in S&D, you just win the round. So be in a position that you secure one. Always be ready for a gunfight. It's a simple thing that separates great players from decent players.
Yep. And I just step out to see if we were team one or team two, so you guys can see what side we were on. And we're gonna be team one again, which is for those that actually know the terminology. Yeah, I know the sign. All I know is team one, so I'm not know if we're spent
Yeah, we're
those
good.
or
I think we're good.
yeah.
Melons in chat says Aaron is a babe.
Okay,
I'd
Melons.
have to agree. That's a nice, handsome, bearded man that can shoot the gun straight, and that's what I
Aaron
love to
Slade.
see.
And now we have 10. You know, I think we're gonna have to start taking some phones away or something. He's getting out. We're in Twitch chats right now.
Aaron Slade, Teddy, phone down.
We got to focus on the next round. Focus on the next round.
That's right. I don't
Yeah.
love it, but that there is a sense of confidence
There
that's
is a
there.
sense of confidence right there. Be able to turn into the Twitch stream. You
I'm
know.
not encouraged being on your phone when important stuff matters, but
Mm-mm.
I like that we're feeling loose.
Feeling loose. Oh, we're on my favor. We're on high rise.
I do love me some high rise. None of the teams I play on like high rise, so I don't get much of this.
Really.
No, I love high rise though.
I say even when I was like when I was a kid growing up playing this game, like high rise was always the map that you wanted to be on.
Yeah,
You know.
I never played this game when I was little.
Wait, really?
I didn't play back then.
I think this was probably this is probably my second favorite COD because the original Black Ops was my favorite. Um, and this was I think this is second. Just because I put hours into this game. When I say hours, I put hours into this game.
Black Ops 2 is my first COD,
Was
and
it first COD?
I didn't buy it until July of the next year, so it was almost ghost time.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
in that July to November time before Ghost came out, I think I put 66 days of game time into Black Ops
Oh
2.
my god. At the end of
Seventh,
it?
yes, from July to October, whenever it came out. There's
Oh my
66
god.
days worth of Call of Duty played. I hit Master Prestige twice in like four
So you didn't
months.
put it down until Ghost came out at all.
I didn't touch grass. I didn't talk to anybody in society. I was on a baseball team. I showed up to games. That's it.
Just showed up.
I played Black Ops 2, baby.
I
I was
would.
watching YouTube videos on how to get better. My first game, the very first game, I was shooting bots with my friend, and I was like, I'm having so much fun doing this. I went home. This 13-year-old me was like, Mom, I want to play COD, and she's like, I'm not letting you play COD. She's like, it's bad. You killing bad guys is bad. And I was like, what do I have to do to you to prove how bad I want to play this? And she's
Yeah.
like, you have to sell every other video game you've ever had, every other console you've ever had, so you can get an Xbox 360 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So what did I do? I went to GameStop that day, sold every other video game I had, every other console I had, and bought Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
There we go. That is pure commitment going
Day
into
one,
Black Ops 2.
day one, day one, I got a notepad and I looked up YouTube videos. How do I get better at Call of Duty? Because I was terrible. I was terrible,
Mhm.
and I wanted to figure out how I could get good.
Mhm.
I remember I still have the notepad. I have a picture of it somewhere. It's a crinkled up, sweaty, wet, disgusting notepad. But everything I have on there, it's funny. Sometimes I even go back to that and look at the stuff I have on that page from when I was 13 and
Mhm.
still have to apply it. It's simple stuff like place your crosshairs where you expect gunfights. It's like
Mhm.
that's such a simple thing that people don't even talk about. I
Mm-mm.
guarantee you, we'll watch like what is he centering at right now? He's centering at the wall and he dies.
Mhm.
He's not anticipating a gunfight until he throws the nade. Even at a high level, we're not centering where we're expecting gunfights. It's like we're doing a decent job. And look at that. Aaron didn't
Yeah.
have to do anything special right there, but he
Mm-mm.
centered his crosshairs where he expected a gunfight,
Mhm.
aimed in, and aim assist does all the work. Shout out aim assist. It makes your life
Yeah.
so easy, but it's such a simple concept that not anyone can understand.
Yeah.
And
And
not everyone understands it, but you don't realize how little you actually do it.
because you're so worried about making the next play that you're not worried at the one that's in front of you.
Yep.
You know.
And the cool thing, the way that I like to describe Call of Duty is like driving a car. Because my dad has like, I was trying to explain it to him, and because he's like, I just don't get how you can be pressing all these buttons, worried about all these things at the same time. And I'm like, you're able to drive a car, pops. Like you're focused on the cars around you. You're
Mhm.
focused on the speed limit. You're focused on the people in your car with you. You're looking at your rear view mirrors, your side mirrors,
Mhm.
your windows. You're looking at the road lines. You're looking at the stop signs. You're looking at speed limit.
Yeah.
You're looking at the maps on your car. You're looking at
That's
Apple
true.
Maps. There's like 15 different things that you're looking at all times. And 99% of the time when you're driving, are you thinking about anything?
Hmm.
Are you actively thinking about your foot on the pedal?
You're
Are
not.
you actively thinking about the cars around you? You're aware, but
Yeah.
it's just it's memory. It's just
Hmm.
you just do it.
Because you do
It's
it
not
so
a
many
thought.
times.
It's just an expectation. And it's like COD is the same thing. You worry about your mini map. You worry about the kill feed. You worry about your crosshairs. You worry about your gunfights. You worry about your teammates communicating with you. There's so many little things, but when you do it, when you make it an expectation, when you practice it, when you don't even think about it and you learn those things individually one thing at a time, it becomes muscle memory and you're just on autopilot. And
Hmm.
when you're able to get there, that's when you're able to thrive.
Exactly. Yeah, because you do anything enough, like you're just gonna become second nature. Um, and it seems that BW again is down to Kyle or Damos on the last stretch of it here on the attack side of it, and now the three Nebraska players are just kind of trying to hunt and see if I kind of Kyle gets one of them. He gets one. He hunts one. Let's see if we can get a trade here, or not trade, but another one.
1v3s are virtually impossible unless the other team gift wraps them to you.
Hmm. And at that point, you got kind of like you got travel and twos or a one. The one's kind of the one that's roaming, and then the two is like that way you can at least get that trade.
Yep.
But at least don't walk in a straight line, because then you get both. I would say I like that analogy of kind of like driving a car and stuff. Like there's just so much going on around you that you become desensitized to it at that point
Yeah.
because you've seen all of it.
Well, a big part about it that I like the main thing that I don't think people prioritize enough is the mini map. The
Yep.
mini map is so much free information. It's literally
Mhm.
telling you where all of your teammates are. It's telling
Mhm.
you where all of the bad guys are whenever they shoot, and
Mhm.
even when they're not showing where they are when they're shooting, based off of where your teammates are, you can read all of the spawns. Once you understand the spawn system in the game is so simple. There can only
Mhm.
usually spawn two or three places. And if you eliminate one of those spots based on where your teammates are, you're like, okay, they all have to be coming
Mhm.
from this side. Get your gun up and wait for them to run into it. The game becomes simplified when you understand that it's really not that hard. You just have to understand the language. Once you understand the language,
Mhm.
it's like not it's like driving a car. So
Very much like driving a car
don't chow that.
with a pistol at least.
So we're in a 4v2 right now. Core's about to get shot in the butt, but he might be able to win this.
Okay.
Gonna be in a gunfight here in a second, I think.
Mhm.
Oh, never mind. The guy ran away.
Yeah. And they got bomb now. Bomb's in the middle of the map here. We kind of got a good stronghold on this. And it's for something BW Live, and it seems like this is more like a defensive map more than it is an attack map.
This map is really neither. It's a pick map. This map is all about who gets numbers because neither side you get a real advantage. All of the vantage spots are in the middle of the map. So top heli is really your main vantage spot.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into B S and D right here and hopping up on some of these boxes are a big
Mm-hmm.
vantage spot. But this map is very vertical of where you actually find value in your positioning. So whether that's
Mm-hmm.
on the propane tanks to Kyle's right here or top heli, a lot of that is in the middle of the map. So offense or defense doesn't really matter. It really matters on whoever is going to be more coordinated in getting the first bloods.
Yeah.
Is that map that round right there? We're in a 4v2. Force the other team to make a play. Once they have to make a play, you're in a 2v4. You have to get bombed down. You have to kill four guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's virtually impossible. So right
Yeah.
there, we used our numbers, put two guys on bomb. One of them hopped it. The other guy watched over him.
Mm-hmm.
Easy win. There's
That's it.
too much that the other team has to do when you lose your teammates.
Yeah. And you pretty much just put pressure on all in one person. Um,
Yep.
as very much as people want to say that it could possibly be an individual game, it's not. Like there's so much that really messed me up. I don't know if you heard that, but
Yeah.
going through the sensors and stuff a game. But it is very much a team oriented game, especially when you go into search and destroy and you only have one life where the previous map we just watched was hardpoint, you can kind of spawn and get your life back. This one, you gotta be a little bit more careful.
Yep. People like when you compare Call of Duty to other esports, like whether it's Valorant or CS:GO or Rainbow Six Siege, a lot of these other shooters, people like look at Call of Duty and they're like, it's an arcade game.
Hmm.
It's like impossible to read. It's a game of luck. It's a game of chance, and like yeah, it requires some mechanical gifts, and it just could not be farther from the truth. Call
Hmm.
of Duty, more than anything, is a science. And
Hmm.
it's a game of chess. There's a right and wrong action that you can take, there's a reaction that you can have to every action taken. You know, it's all about learning the language and the playbook of the other team and executing off of that. When you're playing
Yeah.
chess, have you ever watched did you watch the Netflix show The Queen's Gambit?
Yep. Hmm.
In
That's a good
that
one.
show, you learn all about there's all these different break-offs in chess where there's a different it's a different language, it's a different execution that each
Hmm.
player has. And it's the same the same plays don't work against everybody. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like there's not a right and wrong. There's a reaction to each action. And
Mhm.
COD is the same way, where it's like
Yep.
there's not necessarily a right and wrong way to play it.
Mhm.
Sometimes there is,
Yeah.
but most of the time it's about just being on the same page with your team. You guys could do something real dumb together, but if you all do it together and execute it properly,
Mhm.
you could do it well. This our team right now could run right down the middle of the map together, but if they did it together and coordinated, they could win.
Mhm.
It sounds like the dumbest thing you ever heard, but
Mhm.
a good team's not. You're not expecting that. You know what I mean?
No. Yep.
A good team, like they think the right way to play is you hold each lane, you hold pre-aims, and
Mhm.
wait for picks. But a lot of the time, it's just whoever is more coordinated wins.
Yeah.
Talent can only take you so far.
So far, you got to put the work in, you know.
So
And
we're
that
in a
could really
four v
go for
two.
like any esport too, you know, like yes, there's their metas and stuff, but you can counter pretty much anything. Like if you can find a way to counter anything, you know, like there's nothing
Everything.
that's ever like set in stone or like this is gonna be the way it is forever. Like if someone is willing and passionate enough and is determined enough to put the work in for it, they'll find a way.
You kind of got to figure out how the other team plays or how you want to play. It's a combination of the two. Like something really cool that me and my like teammates have figured out, that not a lot of other people have figured out, is how to play against European teams. European teams play a very different style of COD than American teams do. They're
Hmm.
much more structured. The AR players are much slower. They're holding lanes. They're doing stuff like this in majority of the game. And then they
Hmm.
usually have a sub player or two that is aggressive, making plays, shooting you in the butt. But like you just have to understand the language that they're playing. Oop,
Hmm.
there you
And
go.
he sees
Nice
him. There
work.
we go. I was say he was close. I'm gonna say he had him at the first time a little bit, but you're talking about like again playing the European players and seeing the way that they play and stuff is a little bit different.
A lot of teams don't understand that if you can single out their one player that's trying to make plays, the rest of their team is playing so slow that they don't
Yeah.
have time to react. So it's like whenever we play them, we make their AR players that are really slow just useless because they're just holding the lane.
Hmm.
Give them the lane, run it another lane together where you have their one like
Hmm.
aggressive sub player out, and it's like, is that going to work against some of the top
Yeah.
American teams? Probably not because they're a little more coordinated. But a lot of
Hmm.
European teams really play the same way, and that's just something me and my team have figured out. And it's a really cool aspect of COD because
Yeah.
we figured out how to play them, but at the same time, we might play a top American amateur team, and they just have our number.
Yeah.
So
Because you focus on them too, but like again, like there's so many
it's
different aspects
different.
that come into it, you know.
My skill set plays better against European players than it does American players sometimes. So
Hmm. Oh
streak
boy.
coming in from Nebraska.
And he gets
Ooh,
three, and that is so unfortunate for
just got to go underground.
Balmalos there. Yeah. So Tenny's the only last one there.
Fraley's
Um,
13-3 right now.
Flair is 13-3. We got Bad Scrat here at 6-4, and then Teriyaki and Train with 1-4. You know, let's see if Tenny can make some magic happen. You know, and you
Bit
know,
windy in Berea, Ohio, right in
a
there.
little bit windy. You know,
It's all right.
um, so kind of taking a look at BW side here, kind of looking at the stats that we got. Look after this kill cam here. I believe that we have Damos leading the way here with 8 kills. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we got Damos here with 8, and then you got Corrupted here with 3, and then Tenny and Cora here with a pair of kills. And you know, it's kind of unusual to see like Tenny and Cora with these like low amounts of stuff, but you know, kind of like setting up probably Damos here with like some of the plays here. But it's gonna look as we go continue to go throughout this map, we're gonna look for them to play a little, make a little bit more plays. And Fraley seems to get Tenny here from across the map.
Yeah, there's some beams out of him.
Hmm.
See, now we're in a 3v4, and our life count is down. Makes our job that much harder. Now we got to get a
Hmm.
blood and get it down to a 3v3.
Yep.
Kyle's doing the right thing here. I wouldn't overchow. Yep, stay
Yep.
down. Make them chow you. Make them make a mistake. We're on defense.
Hmm.
They have to plant.
There
There
he
you
goes. You
go.
got one.
3v3. Kyle needs help desperately over here.
Desperately.
Oh God, someone get to him. I'm gonna
Someone
throw
help out.
up.
Someone
Oh
help out.
God,
Someone. No one's moving. It's just.
run, Kyle, run! Just stay down.
Just.
Beautiful. Oh, that was a
I
beautiful
was
play
like,
by
way to
Kyle.
get
Now
out of there.
he resets the map. Now we are
Hmm.
back in a 50-50 situation. Almost, I
Hmm.
would even say 55-45.
Yep.
They have to plant the bomb. They have to
Hmm.
kill all three of us. We just have to wait for them to make a play and kill all three of them.
Yep.
55-45 percentage play here.
Hmm.
Oh, that makes it a little worse.
Yep. I was like, the
Now it's
percentage.
like a 30-70.
Yep.
Big one on
And like I
Kyle.
said, Kyle is
Two
just
v two.
moving around this
13
map,
seconds. They have to get bombed down here too.
and they have to pick it up. Well, how many seconds does it take to get bombed out? No!
Nice.
A Corrupted gets both. Okay. We
All
should have
right.
switched it there. Okay, there we
All
go.
right now.
It is such a back and forth here. We have not seen a single team win an offensive side, and that first team that wins that offensive side, is going to have that edge. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
There we go. I would say it was impressive by Kyle there on that map, though. He was able to kind of, you said,
That was a
reset it.
beautiful round out of Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
He did every he got the blood, backed up, played his life when he was in hell. He was in trenches right there.
I was
Three
gonna
guys
say.
surrounding him, all shooting at him. He
Mm-hmm.
stuck out in the middle of nowhere with the pants down, and he still finds a way to get out. That was a beautiful round.
Beautiful. All
Aaron
right.
comes in for the cleanup too.
Let's see if hopefully no kill streaks this time. As Kyle's just going right for it. Let's see if he can get up here and kind of help his teammates out a
Playing
little bit.
confident. I love it.
Oh, all right. Let's go see. Oh, he gets one.
Good blood by
Cora
Cora.
gets one. Let's see if Kyle can
3v4.
get one.
Makes it a 3v3.
Corrupted gets
3v2.
one. I really gotta figure out where I'm switching to here. It's moving so quick sometimes. All right, let's see. Cora's gonna get the or Tenny's gonna get the bomb down here, and we got Kyle with oversight, and then okay, he sees the guy. Now they know where everyone's at. And Tenny gets one. Tenny making plays. And there we go. BW wins the offensive side. That's huge.
One thing I want to add about that round that I really, really loved, and this is something to keep in mind. So I've been talking about percentages. You want to put yourself in high percentage situations to win. One thing that I will say that is really valuable is that if you are on offense, getting bomb down is so huge.
Mm-hmm.
It puts the ball in the other team's court. All you have to do on your team, you could literally get it down to a 1v4 on your team. All three of your teammates can die. All you need to do, you don't need to kill nobody. You need to check the bomb every 7.5 seconds to make sure it's not defused.
Yeah.
So if you are down numbers, sometimes getting the bomb down is a great play because it makes it where you're in a 40-60% chance to win the round. To getting that bomb down, it brings it right back up to a 50-50. They have to kill all three of you guys, and they have to have enough time left, so in this case 7.5 seconds, to defuse the bomb. It just adds an element where the other team has pressure. They have a little bit of fear because they have to get the defuse. It's just something else that they have to do. It forces them to make a play and takes the pressure off of you. Getting blooded does the opposite. So now we're in a 3v3, 3v2. They have to get bombed down. The ball is in their court. We give them a free blood.
Now it's back to 2-2.
The good thing is that it's still about a 55-45% situation right here. They have to get bombed down. All we have to do is just stop them from getting bombed down or kill both of them. So I do not like Cora's positioning right here. He's going to get shot in the butt in 3, 2, 1.
No.
Yep, there we go. Good
But
trade, though, out of Aaron. He's on a
play.
5 streak right now. Right here, I would love to see.
Oh, and he gets it.
That
Okay,
works.
there we go with Aaron clutching it up in the final seconds there. Wow,
Nice
and
game.
BW takes a 6-4. Now it's 2-0. You going into the series, going up 2-0, winning the first two. Got to go in map 3 with control, feeling confident.
Yeah, I put my mortgage that we win this next map. I'll put my mortgage on the line. They're flowing. The boys are flowing. Nothing about Nebraska. Fraley's frying. But 16 out of him for the L.
16. Wow, and
that's
8
a
out of
gut-wrencher.
and 8 out of bad scrat too. Like that, they were pulling their weight over there for sure.
Definitely give some flowers to Kyle. Kyle had a beautiful map. Aaron had some really clutch 1v2, 2v1 situations where he clutched up for the team. So.
And there was even some non-traded kills too as well. That Kyle, he had 10 out of his 11 were non-traded, so it was straight up just 10 kills.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful map out of them.
Back up, but that was great.
Money thoughts. What's good in the YouTube? How you doing?
What's good? Oh, there we go. I would say that's our. Hey, I think you're our first YouTube chatter.
Wow.
Ever.
Let's go.
So money thoughts. Welcome. Chat rate, you put us up to 1.
Let's go.
But let's switch back to our faces here real quick. Go a little stinger action. But as we got all jackets.
All jackets, baby.
So kind of going into map 3 here. For those that don't know what control is, it's best of, it's best of. You got first of 3. First of 3 points. You gotta be able to capture 2 locations and get 3 ticks on each side, so a total of 6 ticks per round. And I'm not sure. Do you know what the map is?
Probably Karachi. I think it's Karachi.
Karachi, okay. And that's something that you guys all saw in the beginning. Karachi in the first map. So we're running it back there, and I think we're gonna stick with team one, team two, the same what we've been doing. If anything kind of switches up, we're gonna have to make a move here in a second.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but we do need
We,
some water.
I think this is our map pick, so we get bad sides. So my assumption is team one. I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
that's offense first.
Yes, I believe so. It would make. I think that would make the most sense.
So I'll say I don't think the team that we're playing is necessarily like top of the like the food chain and like teams that we've played, but
Hmm.
the the boys are playing really really good COD right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah, I would say they're still a very good like respectable team and stuff to kind
Yeah,
of measure where we're at and stuff. You said they like top 25 before, kind
yeah,
of where they put it.
their varsity team is a top 25 team in the
Mhm.
nation.
Oh, is this not their varsity?
No,
Oh, okay, all right. Um, but it's still kind of good test because they probably get some reps with them too
yep,
as well, you know. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see kind of go moving forward here, going to map three if EW can keep that one up, which I definitely think they will, you know. Um, and then kind of going into tomorrow too, kind of give everyone kind of a sneak peek. We got two matches tomorrow, one at 7 and one at 8:30. Our 7 o'clock match is a Nace match, um, and then our 8:30 match is going to be against Cleary, um, which is going to be a CCL match. So,
is that
right,
both varsity?
yeah.
And
Mhm.
then we have some JV matches tomorrow
Yep.
too,
We
don't we?
also we have academy matches here at 7 p.m. as well. I'm
Heck
very
yeah.
excited about that. But our COD program has grown significantly from let's say we'll give like a little like from a year from now, you know. So last year we had Kamwa and we had Maddie Melts, we had Polyester, Maddie Ice, and Chorus. We had five, you know. Going into the fall, you know, a lot of those actually every single one of those guys were seniors besides Cora. Didn't really know what I was gonna go with, so coming into the fall we had uh, Maddie, Tenny, TJ Fish, Ian and Hotown. Um, and I think that was it, right? We had
Cora.
exactly five. Oh, core five, yeah. And then going into this semester, you know, we have I think 10 Call of Duty players now, you know, and it's really great because now we're able to kind of like develop those individuals and kind of make them because it's good when you can bring people in that haven't played the game at all because they don't have bad habits, you know. So
Yep.
then you can immediately kind of show them what good Call of Duty is, and then they might develop their own bad habits in time, you know, if they go play pubs or something like that. But they won't be as like not tragic, but as drastic as it would be if someone was playing COD since they were like 5 years old, and then
It's
over
harder to
time,
break habits that you've been doing for a long time.
yeah. Hmm.
If you've
And
been YYing for 10 years and I tell you, hey buddy, quit YYing, it's a lot harder.
You're just so used to it because again, it goes back to that muscle memory thing. You're just so used to doing it, and you get muscle memory for great things, you get memory for bad things, you know. Um, but it's the core nucleus that we have now that's only going to set us up for success later on, you know. Um, so it's going to be awesome to see where these guys are, guys, gals, and everyone's going to be in the next couple of years. So,
Heck yeah. I
but
love it.
we'll
It's
take
so fun. Two
this.
teams? We might have
We
enough
see.
for a third team next semester.
At
Give
this
me a
point,
JVV.
I gotta say we're gonna have to get some more computers here. We're growing at a rapid pace, so it's good things. It's
I
all
didn't
good
think about
things.
that. You need more room. Break
We're
this
gonna
wall
have
down.
to. I don't know. This is the production studio. This is where we're gonna be like
Where are you
showcasing
gonna
everything. You know,
go?
that's the next step.
You gotta take some just space out of the middle then.
Well, it, we'll see. We'll see where we're at with that stuff. You know. But I want to make sure that we keep that room the way it is, and if we have to go anywhere else, maybe it's somewhere else that's within this building. But again, that's down the road. Again, hopefully a master plan comes out here soon, so that
We got big aspirations for
mhm,
Baldwin Wallace
we do, we
esports.
do. It's a slow and steady grind, and slow and steady growth. You know, you want to make sure you're doing things the right way.
Is it slow and steady right now though? I feel like it's every time I come in here I feel like there's more people in here. It's the coolest thing.
There is. We're at 55.
Every time I walk in there, I'm like I don't recognize half of the people in here.
Yeah.
Like I remember even last semester when I would come in here and just like I would see I would see like my guys, I'd see Jeremy on the Valorant
Jeremy.
team, Swag Pancake, the grinder. And I'd see Locke on the Rocket League team. It was
Yep.
just my guys and those two guys.
Yep.
I feel like would just be in there grinding.
Yep. In the
Every time I
Smash
come
scene.
in there now, every time I'm in there, there's people grinding.
Hmm.
Every team, people just sitting there watching. I think that's so cool.
It is.
People just
It's
go in there and
awesome.
just watch and just like I like there's like 10 people in the room right now just watching the Smash players,
Hmm.
and I'm like I don't even know what's happening. Connor, we're gonna make you homeless.
No in-game audio. What are you talking
Why?
about?
You don't need in-game audio. You got us
Yeah,
talking.
honestly, yeah, that's pretty much. You really don't need the in-game audio. Yeah, there's in-game audio. What you talking about? It's just really low. That's why. It's just low. Lobby timed out. That's great. Love that for us. But yeah, no, it is great to see kind of everyone in there and um,
Taking
just
advantage of everything that you've
mhm,
got going for them.
yeah. But like everyone's kind of really bought into like what we're doing. Like it's at the end of the day, it's not about wins and losses. It's about are we doing the right things to make sure that we're growing, to make sure that we're growing the community that we want, and making sure that we're doing things the right way. I know like I'm gonna keep talking about doing things the right way, but um, it's just something that I'm glad that where we're at, especially with me being a one person show. Like, it's tough to control like 55 individuals. You got 55 personalities, you got 55 different people that think different ways. And
I got
ev-
55 interns at at UHM too, so I
wait,
get it.
really?
Yeah, that's the exact amount that I'm gonna be doing this summer too.
Oh, you have to manage 55?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's insane.
yeah. So I get it.
I want to say that it's tough. It's tough, because, like I said, with so many personalities.
It's
But
so damn fun though.
it is because each time someone learns something new or they accomplish something, it's like all right, we're back. Sorry.
We're
So
back.
we have this thing called voice meter, and every 5 hours it kind of tunes out um, until like we donate or something. But we're not there yet, so we're gonna keep using the free stuff.
Save money, live
Um,
better, baby.
exactly. So we're meowing in chat. Love that. But yeah, no, it's definitely we're definitely doing something great here, and we're gonna continue to be on the rise. You know. People are gonna continue to hear what we're doing. We're gonna continue to start putting stuff out. Our social media game is gonna hopefully keep getting up there. That's the one thing that we're kind of lacking a little bit. Like our social media team and us, like um, have been working on is so that we can showcase the players and that we can put more matches out and stuff. We usually do two streams, but since we have so many people, we can only use one computer to stream more or stream one. So, and I think if we do stream one, then this is my philosophy. If we make one stream great, we can always make the second stream great, but I'd rather get the first stream down so that when we get to the second one,
I
you
agree.
know, that
I
it's
agree.
not just putting stuff out there. I want quality over quantity, and that's something I had to learn towards last semester, end of last semester. Um,
They're saying some funny stuff in chat about Cora that looks like they're insinuating they think he's cheating. What's going on here?
really bad goat.
All right now.
All right.
They're
Well,
flirting.
they are. Let's see. Let's not the barn doors. Let's open the barn doors up, huh? So as we go into crush, you see no control. Again, BW one first map, 250 to I believe under 100, and then one S&D 624.
Close game in the S&D.
Very close game, back and forth, punch after punch. And hopefully we're not. Oh, son of a gun. We didn't switch. Gosh darn it. Well, for this map, just know that we are Nebraska and they are Baltimore. So.
Go Huskers!
Oh, buddy.
We promise teriyaki is not a yellow jacket. We'll take Fraley.
We will take Fraley
All
though. All right. And the Huskers with Ari almost have all the whole A right now, and Tenny just kind of getting on there to hopefully soften the blow. But
Good too by Kyle.
hmm
Man, control sucks.
Yeah, they really need to bring what was it? Capture the flag before?
Yeah, I want capture the flag back.
Mm-hmm.
The only part of control that's fun is the very end of each round. It gets really, really fun and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, it's like, just keep killing guys and stacking point and literally just get controls. Literally get 4 down and stack a point. That's how you. That's like
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was something more complex, but you get 4 down, you stack a point. That's what every top team does. That's what every mediocre team does. That's the
Mm-hmm.
way you play control. Kill 4 bad guys, stack the point.
Yeah. And I think it also too, like with the fans that are viewing it too, like you don't really get like that excitement factor out of it. At least with Search and Destroy, you get a little bit of it because you got the lives that you have to play. So like you have the potential to go for a 1v4 or 1v3 or even just a 1v2 is also exciting. Um, but when you're going for something like this or even just hardpoint too, like you got to make sure you get the 250 seconds. And you've seen games in CDL or CCL where
Crazy.
like people get on time and like kind of block it for that last second and their whole team's at the other one and then they're on there for 12 seconds and they get it and then you get control and like you said anyone can pretty much do this they kind of just load into the game whereas like if you did capture the flag and Aaron loses a tough one there um whereas capture the flag you can kind of really
Oh!
ooh slammed him.
I want to talk about Kyle because he's having a series right now.
Mhm.
He's putting on for his city.
Mhm.
And I did he talk to you
Did not.
yesterday? So he actually sent me a message yesterday that he thought that he should be benched for today's match, for the betterment of the team, because he thought he wasn't playing very well over the last
Really?
few days. He said his confidence is dwindling. And so I was like, you know
Wow.
what? Just because of that, I'm gonna start him. I want him to have know that we have enough confidence in him as a program that
Mhm.
I know you're going to turn up when it matters. And he's rising to the occasion right now because
He is.
he is dominating right now. So I'm very happy to see that. He told me this morning that he shot 2,000 bots just for today.
2000.
Yes, I was like, go to class.
Get to class. What are we doing?
It was like 10 a.m. He's like, I've already shot 1,500 bots. I'm like, take a nap.
Hey, this is again. It goes back to like wanting it. Like got. I mean, that's some of the stuff that you gotta do. But
Yep.
he's definitely got to be in class. So education first.
So we lose the first round. I know it says Baldwin Wallace won right there. It's because that's
Hmm.
all we do. Whoever is Baldwin Wallace succeeds. So,
I think we might have to go back and remake lobbies so that they don't get that extra luck.
so we lose the round, but we won it in our hearts on the screen, which is what matters. Um, so let's see if we can come back out here and have a good offense. I will say the one cool thing about control on this map is it's the only map I think in COD history where the offensive side might be the preferred side for control.
Really.
Pretty much yeah, and it's like still 50-50, maybe it's like 55-45 in favor of the offense, but every other
Hmm.
map is like 80% chance the defense is going to win, like minimum. Then there's other
Hmm.
ones where it's like invasion on like in this game, invasion defense, like it's like a 95% chance that they
Hmm.
win. Aaron's dad is in the YouTube chat.
Let's
Appreciate you
go.
coming in here supporting, pops.
Aaron's dad. Let's go. Thanks for running a grip program. I appreciate that. We appreciate it. We gotta get you up here, Kenny. We'll get you up here for a game.
We're glad to have Aaron. He's a great kid. Good head
Hmm.
on his shoulders, really passionate, really easy to coach,
Hmm.
really easy to get along with. So
That's all you can ask for.
makes my job fun. So thank you. It's a lot less fun to coach a bunch of annoying frat boys that don't listen. So luckily we don't have any of that.
Mm-mm. We also got people that um, want to support and see these guys succeed too.
Yep.
Like we're kind of eliminating that stigma around here of what esports is and what it is. We ain't just chugging Mountain Dew and eating Cheetos over here. We're working.
We get our Mountain Dew and Cheetos in though.
I'm be-
I still get my reps in. I'm
you
still a
still,
gamer, but
still
yeah, we touch grass as well. So we touch
good on.
grass. We go out in normal society. We take showers sometimes. That's what matters.
It is what matters.
As long as
And
you're wearing your deodorant and
mhm.
brushing your
Deod-
teeth.
deodorant is huge. It's a
I'll,
misguided
that's
concept.
the that's my rule number one. You want to find a way
Hmm.
to get benched? Smell bad, because I don't want to sit next to you. No one else does either.
Mm-mm.
Take a shower. Welcome back to the starting lineup, baby.
Yep. Exactly. And BW
No
ties it up there.
stankies.
BW ties it up there 1-1. But I do have to agree with Connor. Deodorant is the number one thing, you know. But I can go for anything. I spent a lot of people that outside of gaming. It's not because of gaming either, you know. Just hygiene. Deodorant up.
Take care of yourself,
I'll say maybe
so
that's
we
the
don't
next
have to
sponsor
deal
we
with
get.
it.
That's the next sponsor we'll get. You know.
Can we get sponsored by Old Spice, please? Please.
That would
You
be
know,
nice.
you know what we should get. You know what'd be sick is like you ever walk into like Bed Bath and Beyond, and you walk in there and it just smells good.
Great. Just smells
You know what
amazing.
I mean? And it's
Yeah.
just like, and you like ask, or like the better one's like Aeropostale, where you
Mhm.
walk in there and it just smells like a surfer man, and you're
Mhm.
like, okay, this is kind of sick. Like, why does it smell like this though? And you like, I'll ask, and they're like, it's like we have like perfume like spraying through the
Yeah.
walls.
Mhm.
Let's get that. Let's
It's
get
just
some
like
of
it's
that.
just seeping too. Like it's not something that just goes away either. Like.
Yeah, it's just a constant smell of like,
Mhm. We gotta get. Oh,
a good win.
that was a great one. They
I'm
got
loving
two
the
in the fourth.
pace that he's pushing around. Do you see how many engagement? He has 29 engagements.
Oh my
He is
god,
pushing P.
that is insane.
That is the sub pressure that I need to see.
Mhm. Oh, that's a Discord message. Hopefully no one heard that. And we already got people going to the next. Oh, and Fraley seems to pick
Fraley's
off.
frying.
Fraley is frying.
Train with a 2.
Ooh, there we go.
Good
Tenny
win.
with a good win.
Ooh,
Ooh,
3 down. That's a
three
good
down.
3.
That is a great three.
Got to clear this guy off a point.
Gotta be able to get
It's
Teriyaki off point.
teriyaki, man.
You get Teriyaki off point here. There we go. That's
Nice.
a good trade. That's a great trade.
They're gonna have another wave coming up here quickly though. It took a long time to
Mhm.
clear that guy.
Did.
Yeah, you already got a one guy in red.
I'll say Fraley's already got Fraley
Fraley's
got
already got
two.
2.
About to say hopefully
That means
Corey can get here
business.
crossing here. Yeah, see like one split second. This is what we'd be talking
Ooh!
about. Split seconds, man.
And it's just we give ourselves bad timing there by trying to look at too many things.
Mhm.
Trying to do too much right there.
Mhm. Just gotta focus on one spot at a time.
All right. I don't know what happened in the 30 seconds we didn't watch Kyle. He has 17 deaths now. Let's hold a pre-aim, baby. Pre-aims are good. We want to kill bad guys with them walking into pre-aims. They're gonna sprint into them. They're on defense. They're on offense. They have to get the point.
I don't know why I thought we were on offense, but that's on me. I'm like,
That's
why are
3
we not
down.
getting
Good
that
3.
point?
Take junk control right here. You spawn them out junk. If you hit out junk right here, they spawn out in Timbuktu.
Mhm.
They are way far out. So we got to try and get them all out there. Papa Jacob says would love to visit. Thanks for all the kind words.
Always. Always.
And I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. He's a great kid. I mean every word I say when I say that. Love coaching him.
Good win by there by Kyle, man. You're right. He is having a game. He is having a series actually.
He is. His damage is gonna be insane at the end of this one.
Mhm. I'll say it's gonna be again. This is why it's so important to keep stats, and again why that other directors that are like in the space that have shared like their stat sheet. Like I'll give Lamar from Saint Xavier a big shout out for helping us out because he's the one that gave me some of the stat sheets that we use now, and I've kind of reconfigured some of them at least for COD and stuff. But it's been great to be able to kind of see where we're at with like KD, Hill on time, just wins in general. You know, like that's something that you usually get when you are in sports and that's what we're trying to replicate. And we got no one by point right now, so hopefully that we can get Kyle over there. Maybe he'll see something.
He's in a good spot right here.
Yeah,
He's just gotta buy 1 or 2 to stall for them. So he waits. He's gonna be good for 1 right here. Stops the tick. That's 1.
you guys know where he's at. You know where he's at.
Big
Good
win.
win. Ooh,
I like it. Good try.
I tried to get the score in time. Wait. Ooh,
Ooh!
good win. We only got three. They got three left.
Just got to play our ones right here. Big win. 4v2. 4v1. Nice work.
Let's go. Big
Nice.
win by BW
Good
there. Big
ice.
win.
Very good ice.
Again, not Nebraska. Again, did not switch the Codcaster settings in time, but BW is now up 2-1, and Tenny is for us, not CU.
We are Cornhuskers this map, Yellow Jackets. Keep it in mind. What is a Husker?
Honestly,
Is it the
I think
guy
it's a
that's like
badger. I think
shucking the corn?
is it a badger?
I feel like it's the guy that's like shucking the corn.
It might be.
What is a husker? It just shows up that it's a team. It's one
It's a
who
what?
husks.
That makes
Removes
sense.
the husk sleeves from the ears of corn. Wow, I'm the best. Did I not? Did I not call it, or did
You
I
did
call
call
it?
that. You did call that.
My reads are
It is.
insane.
It is. My reads are
That's why.
insane.
That's why you don't want to play me in 1v1. I will cook you. 2 ticks on A. This is the free point.
Oh boy.
Oop. Bit windy over there.
A little bit windy, but
Bit windy. Bit nippy outside. Gets the
BW
kill though.
still kind of got to get the lives advantage back here, down 3.
Ooh,
But
good
really got to
shots.
hop back on point here.
Right
Oh,
here, I just want to see us do something together because
mm.
we're just kind of a little bit all over the map right now. Kyle's making a play. Aaron's waiting for one.
Fraley is just doing Fraley things that he's been doing all
Fraley means
series, man.
business. He's
I'll say.
putting on for Lincoln.
I say Kyle Demos is just again striking fear into his opponents. He's got 27 right now. Him and Fraley are just going back and forth, back and forth. Let's see if Kyle didn't get a win there, but that's all right. Can't win them all. Let's see Tenny with going the back rotation here. That's another win. Need 2 more to kind of tie up the life advantage here. We need 2 more picks. See, Aaron can get a pick here. Oh, and then him and Kyle, him and Demos play that perfectly. Core with the win. Oh, peace out.
Don't
Oh,
chow it. Don't you dare. All right, good job. Good job. That's it. That's a lot of discipline to not take that chow.
it is. Ah,
Good
I say that
trade.
was big by Fraley to get
Cora with the
Demos there.
sub out. Oh man, show me something here, kid. Show me. All
Oh,
right now.
oh boy. And we see they got the height advantage right now. And
Good blood.
Aaron got him.
This is one of those situations where if everyone just buys one, we win.
There we
Or
go.
in this case,
Oh, 3. They got 3. They got 3.
he says, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Good reads. Throw the nades. Hold your preams. Oh
Gets
my God,
one.
he's shooting.
He is shooting.
You wouldn't think this guy just picked up a controller 6 months ago.
No, you wouldn't.
The guy is shooting
And then, you
straight.
see, you just stack point. You just stack point. They get to finish this, and BW wins the series 3-0, clean sweep. We'll wait till the final kill here so you all can see the scoreboards here too. But it was a pretty dominant performance from beginning of the first hard point to now. The best series that we had though was there in that search and destroy map.
Yeah, I loved a lot of what I saw. I think there was still a lot of room for improvement in the S&D and the control.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at the damage. Look, Fraley had a map.
Non-traded kills, 22 for
22
Demos and
non-traded.
21 for Fraley. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good map. I love looking at the distribution to kill, like our deaths right there. No one was really that far apart, which means our flow is actually pretty good. There's like 17 to 22. That's pretty close. If there's one person that's got a lot more engagements, then that does make things a little bit worse. But that'll be a 3-0 in favor of the Jackets.
It is. It is. So great things again from the guys. It's very from our end because I know a lot of you don't get to really see what's happening when we do things or like when we're like practicing all that stuff and putting in the work. But from our end, it's good to see how they're improving and like where they've come from. And we're in Division 2 right now, CCL, and top 4 from each, I think, or top 2 from each region. I think in
Top
D2.
four.
Top 4. So top 4 from each region has the opportunity to go play in D1 playoffs. That's kind of the goal
And we're in
for
first
the
place right
guys.
now.
So yeah, we're 3-0, and I believe we have a total of 10 games, 10 or 12 games. I think it's 5 to 6 weeks, and then we have playoffs. So again, a very short amount of time to improve and get better. But I know the guys are up for the challenge.
Heck yeah, they are, and I love it.
All right.
That was a really fun game to watch. GG's to Nebraska.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
I think everyone had a lot of really good things that they did that entire